Welcome back, everybody, to the Wind Waker HD playthrough. This is part 23. And here we are in the middle of nowhere, and by that I mean the Forest Haven. Because, well, we're not actually going to the Forest Haven itself. We're going to sail straight into this big rock. There's a rock there. Alright. Now that we're done with that, we can actually move on to what we're going to do next, which is actually going to revolve once again around the elemental arrows that we have now. Yes, we're going to the Frosty Shrine, the Ice Palace thingy. But yeah, apparently you gotta shoot it at a very specific angle. Yeah, I wasn't really getting it the first time. It was hard to see, okay, man? All that frost and ice and stuff. Yeah, there's like a dragon head in there. Basically, yeah, you just gotta nail the head with a fire arrow, and there we go. All that deadly ice is gone. And just like the Fire Mountain, we're going to, we only got 5 minutes. And once again, you know me, had to go look it up. It's Ice Ring Isle. You know, I gotta make sure that I know all of these things. Does it have to rain? I think it's slippery enough full of the ice. I don't think it needs to be wet ice, too. Look! Link can't even stand up straight. He's just sliding all over the place. Come on. Dang weather. Not even thinking about how it's gonna affect people's days. Alright, so first of all, before we actually go inside of this ice palace thing, we got to first melt this ice and get this treasure chest. Oh my god. He's just kind of... Yeah, okay, that's a lot tougher than it looks, alright? It's really slippery and slidey, and he's making all these weird little noises, too. That's not really helping me. There we go. What is with that? Alright, and it was worth it because we got a treasure shard. He face planted. Oh, that was the best part of the whole playthrough. Anyway, can't really get up this wall. It doesn't let you. So a little bit of time skippery. As you can see, I wasted about a couple minutes here trying to get over here. And yeah, I think I actually fell off once. I had to come back and do it again. So it's really funny because despite all the fail, I decided to go ahead and go with this one rather than what I did with the Fire Mountain, where, you know, I messed up once and lost like 30 seconds. So it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna start over. I lost about, yeah, a good 3 minutes here. I have less than 2 minutes to actually get this treasure. No idea what I'm going to be facing here. And, I'm going for it. I figured as much because, I don't know, the Fire Mountain was super quick, and I was just like, oh, okay, I can probably do this fast enough. And yeah, you actually can do it with less than 2 minutes, like I had here. Unfortunately, ow, we got more bats in video games. These are frosty bats in video games. Probably the worst kind. Actually, no, what am I saying? Any kind of bat in video games is the worst kind. So, this is the thing that you don't want to do. Yeah, you kind of got to stay towards the left side of that slide, because otherwise you have a tendency to fall off. And me being me, I have no idea what I'm doing. So, yeah. Having all sorts of problems with bats in video games. Trying to grapple up here and then pull myself up. Didn't really work out. And I couldn't quite aim to the next one. So I ran out of time. And that's a rip. Yeah. Nice. Alright. So, aside from that morbidly depressing death, this happens. I'm telling you, this is the reason why I hate bats in video games. Somebody actually asked me in the previous part, why do you hate bats in video games so much? Because they're annoying! They are super annoying. I don't care what game it is. Unless it's Minecraft, alright? Fine. Minecraft bats in video games are literally the best bats that have ever existed. But, in terms of enemy bats, yeah, they're always so awful. Fly around where you can't hit them easily enough. They just swoop down and they whack you. And I almost fell off at the same place again. That slide's a lot simpler than it looks. Unfortunately, yeah, it's just like I hugged the left corner, or the left side, way too much, and I ended up sliding off the right. But it's worth it, because we got the iron boots. They're so heavy that you won't be blown around by the wind and stuff. So, we're going to be making use of those. So, unlike the power bracelets, we actually have to equip them with a button. And we're gonna put them on here. Oh god. Yeah, it definitely can hardly move. But this tornado of wind coming from who knows where isn't blowing us away. But before we leave, we're going to go down this hole. Calm down, Link. It's gonna be alright. And very gently land. Where'd my iron boots go? Why'd they come off? But yeah, so I decided to speed this part up because this is basically just killing some dudes. You know, basic regular dudes that we've been killing the whole time. Got some moblins, got some dark nuts, no big deal. But yeah, the entire point of this room is to just kill all these enemies so you get some free stuff. Unfortunately, along the way, I ran out of magic, and then I was just kind of like, well, what do I do now? There was like nothing for me to break, no grass or anything. So it's just like, okay, I think I'm in big trouble now. Luckily, though, Grandma's soup replenishes your magic. And also, if you noticed, Link's sword is glowing. Because if you remember, from the soup, once you use the soup, it gives Link's sword, or, yeah, sword attacks, I believe it's double damage, until he gets hit. And then, you know, until that happens, sword is all fancy and glowy. I don't even know what I'm doing, where I'm going. Oh, okay. So, apparently I thought that was very important. Gotta just break this. What's inside? Oh, wow. Yeah, that was worth it. Definitely worth it. I always do that, man. I gotta scour, like, every possible inch. But, after all that, we get 100 rupees. I guess it's not bad, considering what we're gonna have to do, somewhat soonish. And by soonish, I mean in this very same video. So we're gonna, whoops, super speed my way on out of here. And, this cannonball ship is being very irritating. Hop on the king, and then we got a magical time skip. We're gonna use the last bit of Grandma's soup here. Link is very happy, and we're gonna get a refill, you know. Because we just so happen to be in the neighborhood. Like, I didn't come here literally just to get the soup refill. Gotta do another thing. But I love how she's like, I love how your response is, yes, please. What a polite young boy. Alrighty. So, one of these days, Errol is going to finally come back home, and then Grandma will be a lot happier. In the meantime, though, we're going to be doing some side quest stuff, because, well, you know, they have some pretty good rewards, you know? They're good rewards, okay? I wouldn't do them if they didn't have good rewards. First up, we're going to be going and visiting Stinky Bum, and by that I mean Orca, you know, just making sure that I remember his name. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and speak to him, but, well, actually not speak to him directly. We're going to We're going to show him our 10 night crests. Yeah, that's what we've been collecting those for. Oh! Gets all crazy and excited. Oh, here we go. So yeah, like I said, you know, we've been collecting those crests from those dark nuts all this time, and now it finally pays off. Because now we're gonna get some a new sword technique. Yay! I like this little story that he tells. God, they couldn't find 10 of them in their whole lives, and I found them within, what, several hours of playing this game? Sheesh. Come on. Alright, here we go. This new sword technique is extremely simple. So basically, you know how we've been doing the spin attack? Well, we're basically going to be doing that, except holding it a little bit longer so that it gets all lightsabery like this, and then let go! Oh, God! And there it is. That is the Hurricane Spin! We've learned it! Hold B to build up your power, and it uses magic power, unfortunately. He's so happy! I love that. That's great. But yeah, so yeah, I will reiterate, totally worth it to collect those 10 night crests, and I don't mean just for the Hurricane Spin itself. That whole scene was really awesome. Alright, so now we're going to be doing one more thing here on Outset Island. Remember those piggies that we gave to the lady there? Well, turns out that one of them is left, and that one is this monstrosity here. This is, that's one fat porker. And thankfully, thanks to the power bracelets, we can pick up this big pig and slowly make our way over to where we need to go. It takes a while. Just gonna mention that, but I love how he oinks every single time you step. Anyway, so we're going across that little bridge, and over here, gonna drop some all-purpose bait on this black soil, which makes the pig dig, and he digs out a piece of heart. How convenient. There we go. Alright, we got 3, now we just need 1 more for our 12th heart. And that's it for the pig. I'm not even gonna bother bringing him back. Ha! You can do it yourself, lady. So, also, if you were wondering why exactly there was some seagulls there, apparently if you throw the all-purpose bait and nothing happens with it for a short time, some seagulls will come down and eat the all-purpose bait just to get rid of it off of the map. Alright, so now we're salvaging with one of our treasure charts. I can't remember where's... Oh, Bird's Peak Rock. Okay. And, yeah, that was treasure chart 36. And we salvaged that for a silver rupee. Now we're over here on Windfall Island. At nighttime. Has to be night. Because we're going to be doing the auction again. Hooray. Right through this door. And, let the auctioning begin. So we got to get a couple of items this time. And, once again, side questing. These are going to be useful items. I promise. Absolutely. Dear me. Not explaining the... I love how that, like... There really needs to be more of that in games. It's just like the default action is to not be explained everything. I mean, it is super simple. But, you know, I guess for specific... You know, like other things. Some explanation is needed. What is... you know, I don't remember if I ever mentioned this, but what is wrong with his hair? Oh! Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying about his hair, basically. He's got, like little girl, like, rubber bands. I don't know what's up with that. It just, that's something that, like, a little girl would do with her hair. Anyway, dear me, congratulations. We just got our 4th piece of heart. That makes full heart number 12. And, yeah, for 220 rupees. That's, I've never seen such a fat wallet. I love how he says that. Alright, so a little bit of time skippery. Oh! We got a treasure chart. And, of course, I won. Yeah, for 170. So, okay, so the whole total of that was 390 rupees that I paid for both the piece of heart and the treasure chart. That's way less than I paid Beetle in his stupid specialty shop ship. Totally worth it. Didn't have to go around and grind rupees or anything. So, that's a plus 2. Alright, so thank you, you are welcome, and see you jerks later. Alright, so we're getting out of here, and now right outside we move on to our next quest. Talk to this girl, take off, go away, and well, once we do go away, then this happens. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do! Yeah, she starts running, and now we gotta play a little bit of Metal Gear Link, I guess. And we gotta kinda hide around some corners and stuff while she's running, being very suspicious. Running around all over the place at night, looking around, all suspicious and stuff to see if anybody's watching her. What could this mean? Well, I know what it means for us. In the meantime, I get to read some information. Just a little bit. I'm gonna finish off the gameplay, finally. Hero Mode, a modified difficulty setting first featured in 2011's The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, is available from the beginning of Wind Waker HD. Oh! In this mode, there are certain differences in gameplay. Enemies do twice the regular damage, and hearts will not appear anywhere in the game world, forcing players to use potions to heal. Hero Mode is available from the start of the game, not initially requiring the player to complete normal mode like in other titles of the series. It can also be toggled on or off at any point entering the game. Also, I love this specific point. Who's that? Very believable, Link. Good job. You really fooled her. Alright. But yeah, it's funny because, you know, when I first started this playthrough, the very beginning, I was just like, you know, I saw normal mode down there, and I was just like, I'm gonna, you know, press this and see what happens. So, you know, then it switched to hero mode, and it was like explaining to me what that all meant. And then I think at least one person was like, haha, you almost picked hero mode accidentally. I'm like, no, I didn't. I just wanted to see what happens if I click on that. Alright, I know you can't hear it very well, but she was panting and her heart was racing here. She's standing in front of this safe. Suspicious. An ally of justice. That's me. I'm not a thief. I didn't say you were. Quiet, you. That's so mean. Oh, yeah, so, okay, yeah, this was the girl that was in that pinkish dress, I guess. One captured with Errol and that other girl in the Forsaken Fortress. And turns out, once they got back, her father spent literally every rupee he had trying to get her back. And when she finally was back, well, they're poor now. That's kind of funny. Oh, God, that's so mean. Maggie, the poorest girl in town, is suddenly rich. So, yeah, I guess a mini spoilerino. The other girl... I won't let you go. Because I like you. Oh, God. The other girl that was with them in the, in the prison with, you know, her and Errol, is the daughter of that really annoying old man that was bothering me in the early parts of this playthrough. The one that kept saying, please find my daughter, every time I walked past him. And, yeah, it turns out now they're the richest people in town, while the previous richest people in town are now the poor ones. Well, so all she got was an empty bottle? Jeez, how poor are you? Oh. You can say, oh my God. Alright. Little ally of justice. So yeah, you know, I think we can only hope that there'll be a little bit more with this character. Perhaps, I don't know, maybe getting a better ending than what's happening to her. But anyway, a little bit more time skippery. Now, suddenly I'm randomly up one of these, you know, watchtowers. I need a bunch more the joint pendants. While, you know, initially I needed like 20. Turns out I need twice as much because there's other stuff that happens with that one lady, the teacher. So yeah, just like with the Knight's Crest, cashed those in. Now I'm going to be cashing in the joy pendants. But like I said, first I gotta grind these out. Now this thing happened, this triple watchtower. I thought, wow, there's gonna be a whole bunch of bokoblins. Turns out this place has wizrobes instead. So yeah, this is what they look like, a little bit closer up. Although this part was a little bit funny. God, that rope is really long. I love if I just used the grappling hook. I was just like, I wonder what happens if I grappling hook those guys. Wow, they give me 1 rupee. I like their voice. I don't know what it is. It's like, ah, this is. I find their voice pretty funny. All right, so now I'm gonna be clearing out the rest of these wizrobes. I think there's a total of 6. No, 7. Was there? Oh my. Yeah, I think that was 7. Unless I'm bad at counting. I'm pretty sure there was 2 at first, then another 2, then there was 3. Oh, I like how I pulled out the Deku Leaf, like just in case I can't make that jump. But yeah, you can. You can. It's okay. Alright, so we're going to open up all of these treasure chests eventually. And the final one gives us a treasure chart. But yeah, I mean, like, the walkthrough didn't actually specifically tell me, you know, like, to go, you know, go here or whatever to get more joy pendants. It was just like, I think it said that you need like 40 total. So it's just like, okay, I guess I gotta go farm them, and I found some map online of where to find like all the different watchtowers, and I just picked out the closest ones and went to them, and then I ran into that. So also after that triple watchtower, there was a few more that I had to go through. Look at her arms. To get the over 40. I think I got 43 20 is my lucky number. Okay. Well, that is very convenient that you only take 20 of them, considering that I need the other 20 to talk to you again. Now we get the Cabana Deed, and that gives us our own little private island somewhere out there. Oasis down south, yeah. So, yeah, now we're now homeowners. Sweet. Oh, that laugh. All right, sweet. I guess, you know, we're moving out now. Yeah, we're moving out from Grandma's house. Tiny, lonely little island near the Triangle Islands. You're a little bachelor pad. God, he's like 12. Alright, so now we gotta talk to her again, surprisingly, or pull out the joy pendants again. I was perfectly satisfied with the 20 you gave me before. Oh God, I'll unleash pure joy on you. I don't like where this is going. Oh, 42 I had. Her arms. Oh, it was total of 43 because of the first one that I gave her. That's right. Oh. Sparse feel like any other in the world. Oh, okay, well there you go. That was worth it then. I definitely need that treasure chart. And oh right, yeah, I remember I stood there for a little while in confusion because in the GameCube version you actually get something completely different. You don't get a treasure chart. You get the Hero's Charm. And apparently it is a special mask that allows you to see how much health enemies have when worn. So yeah, I was just like, what? Why did I get something completely different? Turns out the Hero Charm is in the HD version, it's just somewhere completely different. But anyway, we gotta talk to her again about, what was it, volunteering or whatever? She starts telling us about planting flowers, town flowers, all around the town to make it look all joyful and stuff. A poor, worthless merchant such as myself. Is that really what he said? I don't know. But yeah, so this is going to lead into yet another side quest, which is very annoying, but we're going to get to that in the next part of the Wind Waker HD playthrough. Join me in part 24, where surprisingly I will continue to do more side quests in Windfall Island, because I just haven't done enough of those in this place already in this playthrough. See you all next time.